Hey, y'all. Hey. Many of you all know that AI is the CEO and leader's superpower that you did not even know that you needed. Okay. Welcome, everybody, to day number 18 of the She Leads with AI book countdown. Oh my God, I am so excited. Anybody that knows me personally knows that I love to talk about strategy. I am so all over strategy and clarity. Actually, I think that those are two superpowers that God has given me to work with my clients. But today I really want to talk to you about how to use AI as really like your executive VP of strategy. So a lot of times people are using AI for, of course, all of the things like marketing and operations and administration. But if we don't talk about strategy, we are leaving one huge benefit of AI on the table. So let me just kind of give you a personal example. I'll talk about the example of a couple of my clients, and then I'll delve into how you can use AI. So for me, at the end of the year, I always like to sit down and say, okay, what do we want to focus on for the upcoming year? What are going to be our strategic priorities, and what do we need to spend our energy and time in? So I'm sure, like many of you all, you are super busy. I mean, busy from the time that you go up, get up in the morning, to busy to the time that you go to bed at night. But one thing that we have to really sit and think about is, am I being productive? Am I moving the needle to achieve my goals, or am I just doing busy work? And so productivity depends on what your goals are. And many times we are just doing the work, putting out the fires, and we don't have our specific goals mapped out. So we don't know if we are hitting them or not. So here's how you can use AI. When I look at what's going on for my upcoming year, I will ask AI questions to help me to develop my strategy. So I might say, AI, and I'm putting this information in there. For the upcoming year, I want my revenue goals to be this. I want my conversion rates to be this for my marketing. I want my team to achieve these goals. So I will give it the specifics of what I want to happen. And then I would say, ask me the questions that you need for me to answer in order for you to give me a strategic plan for the upcoming year. And so, of course, it goes through like the same process that you do with strategic planning. It's going to ask you your mission, your vision, your values, your goals, making sure that they have all of that information. And then it'll ask questions about your clients, questions about your operations. So it is really taking you through the process that a strategic planning consultant or a VP of strategy would. So now one of my clients, they actually used the VP of strategy to develop their growth strategy. And so they said, these are the revenues that I want to hit in the next 36 months or the 3 years. So let's just say year one, we want to get to 5 million. Year two, we want to get to 7.5 million. Year three, we want to get to 10 million, or whatever those numbers are. These are our current product and service offerings. This is our current pricing. Give us a plan to achieve those goals. And what it did was it asked them questions, and it helped to them to identify the gaps that they had in their products and services and their pricing. First of all, they were undercharging for their services. When we went back and we looked at their services, it was like they were paying somebody to work for, they were paying somebody to do the work, because they were not making enough money. By the time they paid their employees, the operating expenses, contractors that they had working. Okay, how many of y'all want to work for no money? Anybody? I bet nobody's hands went up. I bet nobody's hands went up. If you want to use AI and leverage it to make more money, drop in the comments, make more money. Okay. I want to see a bunch of make more monies. And I go back and I read all the comments. So when y'all interact with me, I love it. It makes me feel warm, all fuzzy and warm inside. Okay. But anyway, they were able to take the time to walk through and develop their growth strategy and to understand how their business was going to grow. So some of the areas that AI recommended was expanding their current service offerings, Other areas that it recommend was them actually developing products for the services that they offer, and they ended up developing a chat agent that was able to serve as like a 24/7 coach for their business. So when I'll tell you that AI can give you hundreds and hundreds of $1,000s of worth of value and strategy, it can. But the biggest thing that you have to do is to know how to train AI. So, of course, and She Leads with AI, I'm going to give you the strategy of how to really look at developing your AI strategy, because that is so key and so important. So remember, guys, AI really can do so many different things within your business. It can really be your CEO superpower. It's just all about learning how to train it, learning how to train it. And stay tuned, because I have an upcoming masterclass that is going to walk you through training AI, developing those irreplaceable skills. Plus, I give you a glimpse of how to train AI. I actually walk you through the 8 steps of how to train AI in one of your bonuses for the pre-order of She Leads with AI. Yes, there are 8 critical steps needed to train AI to get it to be able to kick back to you the information that you want. So if you want to get your hands on that, which I know you do, make sure that you click the link below to order your copy of She Leads with AI. So you get that as a bonus. You become a part of our She Leads and She Loves community, and so much more. Okay, so what are you waiting for? All right, so day number 18 is all about recognizing that AI is your CEO superpower that you didn't even know that you needed. It is going to help you to identify those three to five strategic priorities that you need to be focused on during the year. And then also, when it develops your strategy, you can have it to give you the KPIs that you need to monitor on a monthly or quarterly basis, sometimes even a weekly basis, to make sure that you're achieving your goals. All right, so we're ready to build generational wealth through small business ownership, get to the multi-6, multi-7, multi-8, multi-9 figure businesses. Then let's go. Let's start incorporating AI in your strategy. So pick up the book, and of course, if you need iSuccess Consulting's services to help you implement your AI strategy, we are just a phone call or an email away. All right, guys, I will see you all back here same time tomorrow.